welcome to today's episode of Show Me Your Stack. Today I am interviewing Pasha, and I am so excited to dive in and see what is in Pasha's tech stack. So let's shuffle up and get going. Welcome to Show Me Your Stack. Today I'm so excited to be interviewing Pasha. Pasha, can you share with our listeners a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, so I'm Pasha Irshad. I'm co-founder of Shape and Scale, based out of Washington, D.C. Had about, 15 years of experience in marketing, B2B marketing, both B2B, B2C, and I've worked across really everything from website, branding, mobile applications to the last, I'd say, 10 years of my career has been focused on demand generation and revenue operations.
Awesome. So for our listeners, Pasha has amazing LinkedIn content around his background marketing. So go ahead and check out Pasha as well. I'm so excited to interview you because of that. So I want to learn what's in your tech stack. So let's jump right in. And I'm going to have you show me your cards. Let's deal out. And we're going to start with the River card, which is also known as your fifth tech stack tool.
Yeah, I think for that it's got to be ChatGPT 4 and Claude. I use those really. I have both pro versions. I've been using them. I use them religiously across pretty much every facet of my business. So everything from note taking. I have a Claude prompt through Zapier that basically takes my meeting notes and then distills that. I use it for documentation for clients, taking a workflow from HubSpot, ingesting it in. I use it for things like perfecting user stories in GPT-4. I use it for data hygiene and normalization. What else do I use it for? I really use it kind of across the board, not only my professional life, but also personal life. I think it's good for pretty much any use case, and I have it on my phone. So something I've just been really into. As a side, I also use Midjourney from time to time. So I think number 5 is just basically like any AI enablement tool I'm using.
Awesome. I love that you're embracing it and not fearing it. I've heard from a few of our guests how scared of AI they are, and I think knowing you do a really great job of keeping your brand and personality and using it to amplify. So I love that. All right, let's go ahead and pull our 4th card, the Turn. What's your 4th favorite tech stack tool?
So obviously I'm always kind of posting on LinkedIn, and for that I use Aware by Alex Boyd. He also has his own agency, Revenue Zen. So what Aware allows me to do is create lists of people that I engage with, and I can, instead of basically having to go through the Russian roulette of the LinkedIn feed where I might see people I want to see, I might not, I'm actually able to see, people I collaborate with. I am able to see leads that I might be trying to follow up with. Basically, it allows me to distill my interactions in LinkedIn in a very condensed amount of time. So it used to take me like 2 hours. It takes me 30 minutes just by going into Aware and commenting and engaging on those posts in a very succinct manner. It also allows me to see my stats at the end of the week. So I've been using it for about a year. And I just find that it is something I can't really live without.
Awesome. I have never heard of that tool, so thank you for sharing. I'm going to take it as a house win whenever I learn a new tool. So
yeah, I think it's Get Aware, if not Alex Boyd on LinkedIn.
Awesome. Yeah, I just looked it up and I'm like, okay, this is awesome. I'm going to dive into this. All right, let's move to the flop, our 3rd card in the draw. What do you have for us?
Yeah, so that's basically staying in the LinkedIn realm. An extension I use called Authored Up. That does really a lot for me. I think the 2 features that are just amazing is, one, you're able to go into almost a file folder of all your content and search it. And then, so if you ever want to repurpose content, it's super easy to find. The other thing it allows you to do is schedule. It also allows you to format, so like bold, italics, bullet points, numbers. All that is like really, I
Oh.
think it's like really critical when you've got like dense content to be able to break it up. It also has like a reading level, so Fleshman Kincaid score I think is built in, something like that. It'll just kind of, it gives you character count. So all those things together make for a tool I literally can't live without.
I wondered how you did this, to be honest. So
Yeah, this is actually
I, awesome. I'm like, I'm going to take this one for sure. Awesome. Okay. Let's move to our whole card. Number 2.
So obviously, to me in the knowledge industry, it's very important to like categorize my just like what I'm saving on the internet. I use the para method, which is I think Tiago Forte, and that basically it's projects, areas, resources, and there's maybe one other one, archive. And so with that, Get Matter basically is just like a pocket. You're able to save articles, and you're able to tag those articles. You are able, and the beautiful thing about that is if I save an article, it actually can transcript that for or transcribe it for me and then read it back to me with AI voice. So it also transcribes all YouTube videos. So if you want to watch those,
Dang.
yeah, I've been using it. It's Get Matter app, Matter app. Yeah, I use that all the time, personal and professional, but it's a really good repository of like, for instance, if I have like a HubSpot, like I save community forum threads in HubSpot all the time just because I'm always like going back and being like, all right, like I've got this use case. So what I can do is I can tag it, but then I can also highlight text from it or create a note. So I've got a little filing system that might say like, hey, like sales enablement tag, and yeah, it's very helpful.
I love that. I'm frantically looking this up as you're saying that because I'm like, this is awesome. Okay. Another win for me then. These are tools I was not aware of. So I'm excited. What is your ace in the hole? Your number one tool. You cannot live without it.
Yeah, I think right now it's probably Arc Browser on it's Arc Browser for Mac and Windows, and it runs on Chromium. So if you're a Chrome user, basically everything in Chrome works in Arc. I think what Arc allows you to do that's really just brilliant is it has spaces, so you're able to create a space for each facet of your life. Obviously, for myself, I have my personal, I have shape and scale, and then I have my clients. In those spaces, you can organize your tabs, save your tabs. So whether I'm giving presentations or if I'm giving demos, I basically just, go over to that space, and then I'm able to have everything I need at a glance. And so it's helped keep me more organized. It helps reduce context switching. It's also got a lot of, they're basically pushing out features every week. So it's got like an AI bot that can like summarize a page for you.
Dang. All right.
It's got a lot of different tools in it, but it is definitely something that I can't live without.
All right. Well, I'm going to have you recap your 5 then. So, number 5, you had AI.
Yeah.
Number 4, Aware.
Yep.
Number 3, Authored Up.
Yep.
Number 4 was Get Matter, right?
Number 2, I think. Yeah.
2, sorry. And then number 1 was Arch Browser.
Yep. Arc.
All right.
ARC. Yeah.
Arc Browser. Awesome. So I love that all of yours encompass AI, and you're really embracing the future of that. The can's been open. I don't think there's any way of going back. So I love that you've jumped in fully to that and are using it to save you time and integrate into your workflows. All right. Let's move into my favorite section, the high rollers corner. So I personally, I love to play blackjack. It's like my secret vice. And I always wish I could be in the high roller corners. I like to sit at like the $2 tables off of 20 all day. Yeah. So with that said, what is your up and coming favorite tool? You're hearing about it. You're seeing it everywhere. What is it? Yeah, I love that. I also am adding that to my checkout list. So thank you for sharing. All right. You're a VC founder, hypothetically. You're a developer. What do you create?
Or just anything that I
Anything. The vision is yours.
I know.
Awesome. That sounds like very useful, very needed. So
I think if
let's
you're-
find you some backing. We'll jump into this. Just let me know when it's ready to go.
Yeah.
Love it. All right. Well, any parting shots before we sign off? Awesome. Well, thank you so much. I'm taking this as a house wins on this entire hand because these are tools I wasn't aware of, but would really help my personal tech stack. So thank you so much. All right. Have a good day. Let's shuffle up and show me your tech stack, where every episode is a high stakes reveal of the tools that are aces in our guest book, where chips are down and digital decks are on the table. Are you ready for the best in class tech? Let's deal these cards and see what comes up. Who's ready to double down on digital innovation with me?